And the first thing I want to talk about here today is, of course, this Wanda Artisan Hot Toys that was announced last week. So this is the first time I think that Marvel, the MCU, and Hot Toys have released this Artisan, with the rooted hair. And there's also a sculpted hair version, if I'm not mistaken, there. Now, if you look at the photo here, the image, now this looks really, really good. I like the red eyes here, stuff that we saw in previous MCU movies where Wanda, gets all crazy and so forth. This particular Wanda comes from Avengers Endgame. As a lot of you guys know, when it comes to pre-ordering figures, 1/6 figures, Hot Toys, or whatever the case might be, Sideshow collectibles, whatever that might be, I use Sideshow, the biggest distributor in the United States. So far, that's the one that I've been using. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. That's just the one that I find convenient, and it's actually close. I think they're in California, so I use them. Now, this figure is about to go up on pre-order on Sideshow. So Sideshow pre-order opens on October 5th, 2023 at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And from my understanding on this, unlike the other artisans that we just saw come out, like the Anakin Skywalker, the Artisan Joker Hot Toys, so those figures actually had a little bit more a number of figures that will actually be produced. From my understanding, this one's only going to be 1,500 figures that will be produced. I don't know how many Sideshow is going to get. In comparison, the Hot Toys Joker Artisan, they had 4,000, and that's worldwide. So I don't know how many Sideshow got. Maybe they got half of it. I have no idea. And the Anakin, which was very hard to get, that one was 3,000 that they're going to produce worldwide. And again, I don't know how many Sideshow got. Maybe they got half of them, or 2,000, or who knows. Now this one is 1,500 Wanda Artisan Hot Toy that will be produced, and I don't know how many Sideshow is going to actually get. So maybe it's half, maybe it's 1,000. I doubt that it's 1,000. I know a lot of collectors wanted this specific Wanda because we already have a couple of Wandas that Hot Toys has made or produced. They have the WandaVision Wanda figure, and we have the Doctor Strange. And years ago, it looks like they also made the Civil War Wanda. So this is the first time that we see this Artisan Edition from Avengers Endgame. So I know a lot of collectors are trying to get her, and just like I'm sure it's going to be just as hard, if not more, because there's fewer of them. But I'm going to see if I can share my page here, the screen, so you can see some of their images. So now the base on this looks really, really cool. We see it's lighting up there. It says stunning hair craftsmanship, since this is an artisan. And as I mentioned before, there's also a sculpted version as well that will be available. And from my understanding, I think you're supposed to try to get them at the same time. If you want to get the sculpted hair, I think you have to go through this whole process. As I mentioned before here, the October 5th, 9 a.m. Pacific time. So I do know you have to RSVP, so make sure to RSVP if you want this Artisan Wanda Hot Toy. Definitely do that. But yeah, so some other pictures here, separate rolling eyeballs, like a lot of Hot Toys have been having that lately, and she looks really, really great. I'm personally not gonna pick her up because she doesn't fit my collection. I think the only Marvel character that I have pre-ordered is the Spider-Man Tom Holland red and blue from Spider-Man No Way Home. I think that. Oh, actually, I did get Captain Marvel for free, so technically I do have one Marvel character. But I mean, this looks really, really good to me. Like I said, I like this look here, luminous reflective effect. The red eyes looks pretty badass, and with the rooted hair, yeah, she looks really, really good. And I'm sure she's going to be expensive. For example, the Anakin Artisan was a little over 400, and I think the Joker's over 500. So I'm not sure how much this one's gonna be. Maybe 450, 500, around there, I'm guessing. The sculpted hair version maybe like 375, maybe, yeah, maybe around there, somewhere around there. So yeah, that's the Scarlet Witch. That's the one I want to talk about.